Hello.
So we're making another video because the first we recorded some stuff yesterday, and this is actually hopefully gonna be a shorter than 30-minute edition answering questions.
Yeah. So for intro, I am Doodlebat or Sai.
And B of snuffles-groovy-doghouse. That's not what has to be said. It's official.
And the first thing we're going to address is how we met and got together, because it's the one that we get the most questions for and the one that will take the longest to explain. But not 30 minutes long this time.
The abridged version is we met last year of high school in good old 07. And she had just moved into town because her parents had split. And she was sitting
alone, miserable.
So beautiful though. You are. And I saw her and she was drawing and I was totally blown away, and like she was so artistically talented and so beautiful. So I was just like, I really got to introduce myself to this girl, and I don't know, it was part, immediate crush, and part, I would want to be friends with this beautiful girl. And then as the school year went on, I got to know her a lot more and fell harder for her. But there was various complications that kind of prevented us from going out.
Bad timing. One of us always was in a relationship, or one of us didn't want a relationship at one point with anyone.
Because she had gotten really badly burnt. Yeah, it was really unfortunate because the first time that she asked me out, I was helping a girlfriend, ex thing, through a bike crisis, so I didn't just want to leave her high and dry, even though it's still kind of my biggest regret that I didn't just go with Sai immediately, because when we ended up graduating and we spent a year apart from each other and I was in other relationships, it was very empty. And I don't know, for that whole year, I thought she was gonna be the one that got away, because I've never met anyone smarter. To this day, I've never met anyone more clever, more beautiful, more wonderful.
Okay.
And we share so many of the common interests, which I think you guys might have noticed, that we just tend to bounce back and forth with each other. Yep. Do you want to add anything?
So, all in all, it took over a year to start dating after we became friends.
And she knew that I was in love with her since high school, but I did something really stupid, which was 18th century prose to try to convey my feelings, and I sent it to her, and it was big and elaborate and over the top and extra, kind of like I still am, and kind of went over her head, and she didn't.
It didn't help that it was sent through Gaia Online, so if any of you guys remember that site, it's not the best place to send 1800s style romantic prose to your love interest, because when it's coming from a derpy little avatar, it just, you can't take it seriously.
So it was part that, and then, I don't know, just after we both graduated, we spent a year apart, then she started going to the same college as I did, and after talking to her for another week, I was just like, nope, this, I have to make her mine no matter what. And so I turned up the charm and just showed her the world and showed her all my favorite spots. And
just to show you how much of a bad influence she is, I had never really skipped class until I met her again in college.
Oh, and we skipped class a lot.
Went to Disneyland a lot.
Not to eat in museums. We went to a lot of museums.
We still do.
Yeah. So it was like, that's how our romance went, and she kind of gave me the strength to leave my parents' house, and I lived on my own for a bit, and then like a few months later, she
had a falling out with my family.
Got kicked out for being gay.
Yeah, We'll just say that.
Yeah. And so the two of us kind of moved in together, and it was pretty hard. We slept on sleeping bags on the floor. And yeah. So, and
I mean, obviously, we're doing better now, so don't worry.
yeah, no, we're good now. That was like over 8 years ago, really. And at that time, there was no gay marriage, so we got a domestic partnership. And I didn't think for the longest time that gay marriage would be legalized anytime soon. And I'm so glad it is now, obviously. But
the very first weekend it was legalized in California, not the rest of the country. That's when we did it.
Yeah, we just drove up because we were terrified that it would be taken away. So, yeah. So, like, when I call her my wife, it's actually because she is my wife. And it was...
Our witnesses, they were...
19 years together.
Yeah, little gay ladies who were together for 19 years were our witnesses, and we were theirs. Because we didn't have family with us.
Yeah, we just eloped. And I kind of think that in many ways we didn't want family with us because...
I don't know. I could have done with the food and dancing if we had a reception, but maybe later.
Yeah. But we eloped, and it was wonderful because the atmosphere was so festive. And
it was during Pride.
San Francisco Pride.
The festival, so little gay boys in thongs everywhere.
And everyone just was so happy. And we've been married for three and a half?
I think so, yeah.
3.5 years now. So together for 9, married for 3.5, and I don't know.
Still going strong.
Yeah, and it's kind of nice that we get to do this cosplay thing because in many ways I feel like it's strengthened our relationships. We complement each other really well. Like, for example, I can't do makeup for shit. So any of the good cosplay makeup, that's all her.
And she comes up with a lot of the plots because she's more of a story writer than I am.
Yeah, and... So we kind of go back and forth. We discuss things, and we like dreaming and creating together. But yeah, I hope that's some sort of clarification.
Which is why this is its own video, because it takes the longest to explain. But hopefully you guys, you get it now. Because if I get asked again, I'm going to have to draw like a whole comic of how it happened. And I don't want to have to go there.
Yeah, and it actually, there is more to the story, but the last video we did, when we tried to explain it, it ended up being 30 minutes, and we're like, no one could possibly want to watch 30 minutes of us
trying to explain every detail.
All the dirty details. And by dirty, I mean like...
Not sexual, sadly.
No. More like us being...
stupid.
Yeah.
So... this is its own video. The next ones are going to be your other questions.
We didn't even answer how we got together. So, okay, so when we met... Yeah, no, I know. In that whole thing, we didn't.
Yes, we did.
No, we didn't.
Oh, what? You say it.
So, actually, when we started talking again, after we met up again in college, she was with someone at that time, but it was like the tail end of their relationship and everything. And I had asked her out, and she told me that she's with someone and everything. And then about like 2 more weeks passed after that, and we were sitting getting some coffee at Starbucks, and she told me that...
Basic, I don't care.
She told me that she would go out with me, and yeah, that's how...
Yeah, very simple, very stupid. Pretty much like everyone else.
Yeah. But my goodness, I tried so hard. Because I was like, I'm not going to let you get away. Fucking head over heels. Still am.
Okay. We'll answer the other questions.
Okay.